there's a whole set of submissions where I can put either my arm or my shin or something in this crevice of the arm or in this crevice of the knee, and then imagine like me putting his arm to his wrist to his shoulder, but something being in here. Now, see how that stops it right here? Now imagine if I can keep coming, forcing this wrist down to here. What happens is, first thing that happens is having something in there. If you imagine putting like a stick, let's get one of those rods. No, but imagine put a stick in here and smashing it down. It's gonna hurt, right? But what happens, once you get to a certain point, this will actually separate your top bones through here, your ulna, will separate from your humerus a little bit. So even though it hurts like heck, when I start bringing this, eventually this hand wants to touch your shoulder, this will actually separate. So as much as it hurts like heck, it will actually injure you. What happened is that these set of moves, and the same thing with the knee. When I put something in here, and this is one of the moves I don't know it yet, when I pull his foot to his butt, my leg's in it. That hurts right now, but if it keeps coming, that means gonna have to like separate in order for it to keep going toward the butt. If I have the right amount of pressure, I can make that separation happen. So pain, this set of submissions is going to really hurt, and it's also going to injure you, right, if you don't tap. So don't think, oh, it just hurts, I can take this. All of a sudden, your arm separates, or your shoulder, your elbow, or your knee separates. It's actually such a problem that in IBJJF, they had to ban these. Now, okay, bicep slices are legal to your brown belt. Calf slice is also legal to your brown belt. The reason they banned it is not because it's that dangerous or anything. It's just that people are so tough, you know, that they, oh, this only hurt I'm out for a month, or 6 months, who knows, right? So, it's not that they're that advanced or that mean or anything, or there's no time to tap, it's that people don't tap. They're too stubborn, all of a sudden, you know, oh, I survived that calf crusher, but I can't train for it. So when we do these, keep that in mind. This hurts like heck, but it will also damage you long term. So it's not just pain. So just to start kind of giving you an overview, I'm gonna show you kind of like one of the first ones you'll ever learn, just for fun, all right? And in fact, let's start off this one in half guard, all right? Now, notice, this is my standard half guard, right? I've got one leg pinched, leg inside going out, and I'm working my half guard and whatnot here. Now, what I actually want is I want this skinniest part possible right in the knee crevice, all right? And it's kind of, a lot of times it is in there, even if I'll be trying to smooth, all right? This is actually, we got a guy named Scotty here, he's a boxing coach in Manhattan, and he'll be back this week for like 5 weeks. He loves this move, and he actually does a little variation of it. Alright, so from half guard here, I'm sitting in my normal half guard, and I'm just moving, I'm pushing, you know, I'm going to slide maybe a little bit in the skinny part right in the middle. So instead of having like kind of the half guard, by the way, I'm still in a half guard, there's nothing different. I didn't really change position. Hopefully you didn't notice anything. So what I'm going to do here, especially when you got one of these guys that kind of like is posturing back, right? He's not, you know, he's not engaging, he's kind of playing that, you know, he's kind of playing this half open half guard type, scissors type thing. What I'm looking to do is I'm looking to clear everything, and I'm looking to swing myself over here. Now, it can happen, you know, you're sitting here fighting it. If I want to just push, almost like a drag or something like that. Anything I can do to clear myself over here, I'm good to go. Now look what, once I clear, I can see this foot sitting right here. And look at where my leg is. Once again, the skinniest part, we're going to do this in different body parts and all sorts of stuff. I want the skinniest part of my leg, which happens to be right by the ankle, right in the crevice. Alright? I don't want the fat part, I want the skinniest part of it. Now, if we do it with my arm, I'm going to have my little wrist in there. If I do my leg, I'm going to have my ankle in there. This is the skinniest part, which allows it to clamp, and it's going to hurt more later on. And it's bony. So, once I clear, I'm looking to reach for this ace. And I might, you know, obviously, if I can do like a cool drag, or if it's more like a little, like a tough, just push, slap, boom. Now I can take this back. That's actually one of our back takes, alright? So maybe you take this back. sitting right here this whole time, more than welcome to take it. So instead of taking the back, doing all my cool stuff, right? Maybe I just did an arm drag. I'm sitting here, taking the back. Instead of doing that, I'm going to go forward, and I'm going to grab his ankle. All right? When I pull this ankle, I'm going to pull it toward me. I'm going to pull it right under my back. Right? I'm going to use my foot. I'm going to pull here, pull myself back, pull him just like this. Now, we're going to both fall on our back probably 90% of the time. You'll all feel how this happens, all right? Now, I'm going to lock, once I get upside down, I'm going to lock my foot in like a triangle. All this does is it just kind of holds it there. So when this leg comes here, now when I pull back, my leg stays right there. I'm going to grab that angle that I had. I'm not going to let go, by the way. I'm just showing you, right here, climb over. I'm grabbing with both hands. High on that foot as possible. It's like a lever. The farther up I reach, the better, all right? So just grab that foot, and I'm going to extend my hips while I pull down here. And it's very, very, very painful and potentially knee injury, all right? So let's give that a try again. So we're sitting here in one of our guard or whatnot, and by the way, I play this guard all the time. I 99% of the time I take it back. So maybe I do an arm drag, drag the body, boom, the back's there. Maybe I can't, maybe this guy's not letting me come up, all right, screw it. Instead of going toward the back, I'm going to grab this angle, right? Hand right here. Now, and hand, I'm going to push with my leg, driving me back while I pull him back, boom, all right, boom. Now, this leg right here is going to triangle this, which allows me kind of like two legs to extend. If I can kind of get with one, but two equals better. I'm going to get my other hand. So I have two hands and two legs. My legs are pushing this way, my hands pushing this way. So watch my hips extend right here. I'm not going to use my hands so I can extend it. I'm extending my hips out like that. So as I extend it like this, I'm going to pull it toward me. Nice and high on that lever. Very painful, brutal lock. All right? Notice the skinniest part of it. I don't want like a big fat calf in there. It's not as bony and it's a little fatter, so it just doesn't turn the corner as well. I want the skinniest part possible in it. All right? Now nice and high on that leg, lean back and extend those hips. It's that combination. Extending the hips while pulling back. And you can shatter that guy's leg. All right? Now, for some reason, if you just stood here, I can still even hit it right here. I can hit it right here. But what happens, as I start pulling, it hurts. So you'll probably fall back like that anyways. All right? So if he just wants to sit there, I can crank it right while I'm sitting there. All right? So, once again, like I said, just a very good position to hit it in. So you're just in this, your basic half guard. All right? If you want to hit an arm drag. Arm drag, by the way, we can get way more technical on the arm drag. But I'm going to grab that wrist, pull him in the space, grab that tricep, pull him past me. All right? Now, instead of going to the back, I'm going to go to the ankle. Lean forward, using this leg, I'm going to drive back. Boom. Lock that triangle, grab that foot, extend the hips, and brutal lock. Now, is it advanced? Not necessarily that advanced, it's just rare. A lot of gyms don't do them. A lot of gyms don't show it, which makes it kind of a cool move because you can surprise a lot of people, right? One of our guys, Chris Piper, who teaches the no-gi, by the way. No-gi every Tuesday with Chris Piper at 6 o'clock. He's also a great boss. He's an expert at these calf crushers. He gets me in them all the time. So that's kind of the intro. Give that one a try, and I'm going to show you the same move with a little extra step on it that makes it even cooler. So give that one a try, guys. And then, now be nice and slow, be careful. Don't